In today's video, I'm going to show you some of the new features that they've introduced into the part environment in Inventor 2023.2. So the first thing I'm going to take a look at is pasting sketch geometry. So one thing that you might have noticed that, when you're bringing in any DWG geometry or any 2D sketch that you've copied, you don't have much control on it when you're pasting it into another sketch. So now what Inventor has is it gives you a little bit more control on where it actually gets pasted, and it gets pasted around where your cursor is. So what I want to do is I want to go and just copy the sketch that made this little cutout over here. Let's go paste it onto that other wall, sort of wall over there. So I'm going to Control C. Okay, so first window selected, Control C. I'm going to go and create a new sketch on the inside of here, and notice where my cursor is, Control V. It will then go and paste it where my cursor is. So you've got a lot more control on exactly where your sketch is going to be pasted, and then I can go and, for instance, cut it out as per normal. Okay, so that's the first thing I want to take a look at. Any sketch geometry that you do copy, you then paste it. It'll be pasted around where you have your cursor positioned. Now, what we also have is the purged unused work plane. So I know this is something that a lot of people, sort of when they start out, beginning to work in Inventor, they'll create a whole lot of work planes, a lot of sketches, and not use them, and then at the end forget to delete them. And as you can see in my browser here, I've got a whole bunch of sketches that I sort of created, but I'm not really using. So how do we go and get rid of these? So what you can do is you can go into your part 1, right click, and you've got purged unused, or you've got here under, I think it's tools, manage. Under your manage, you'll see there purge over here. Okay, purged unused. So by selecting on either the purge under your manage or right clicking on the name of the part and going purged unused, it'll then bring up this purged unused dialog box. So what it's asking us is, would you like to purge these unused sketches and work features? And then you'll just go through them and say yes or no. And as you go through them, it actually highlights in your screen what is going to be purged and what's not going to be purged. Okay, yes to all, no to all. Yes to all. Say okay, let's take a look at this sketch 5, 6, 7, work plane 1 and 2. Say okay. And there you go, it cleans up your browser quite nicely over there. Okay. Now, this is great, when we're beginning, I think it's a great feature, new feature that they've done. Many times you'll get a part from someone and there is a lot of these work planes in there which aren't actually being used. And also a lot of sketches that aren't being, more the sketches than the actual work planes. Then the last thing I want to take a look at is the exporting of a flat pattern face. So what we are allowed to do, normally what you're allowed to do is you're able to export a flat pattern. So if I go to my flat pattern over here, you'll see there, we've got our flat pattern, and you're able then to go and select the flat pattern in the browser, right click, and save copy as, and as a DXF or a DWG. Now, sometimes what you might want to do is you might want to have some text sort of created over here or present over here. So what you can do is you can create some text pattern over here, and to do that, I'll just do another one quickly. Start 2D sketch, and you'll notice that this 2D sketch is only available in your flat pattern. It will not be present when you refold this model up. So anything that you do over here now, it will just be here on the flat pattern. And then I can go and select my text, command, and this is my second text. Okay, let's make it a little bit bigger. 5, and another color, yellow. Okay, and there we go. Flat pattern text to be exported, and this is my second text over here. Okay, so once that's done, finish sketch, and now I'm ready to go and export this out. Now, just to tell you, if I had to go and put text on the back side, it will not get exported. Okay, so it's just the front face over here that this text is going to be exported from. So then I'm going to go to my flat pattern, right click, save copy as. and then go and save it. At the bottom here, you'll see I've got my option, either DWG, DXF, or a SAT file, but we're not looking at SAT files. We're just using either DWG or DXF. It's going to say part 1 DWG and click on OK. Now, if you've never seen this before, allows you just to go through a bit of a configuration. What it also allows you to do is see what is going to be exported, what layer is going to be exported on, what's the line type, the line color, the line weight. Okay, so you do have a little bit, you actually got quite a bit of control on what gets exported out into AutoCAD, how it gets viewed, and also what color, etc. And then just some geometry configuration you've got as well. Okay, so once this is done, if you do want to, you can go and save the configuration, just load it up every single time, as well as go and choose what type of DWG, and if I was exporting a DXF, what type of DXF I would want to as well. Okay, so once that's done, I click on OK, and it goes and exports that face for me, including the text. So, okay, let's see what it looks like in AutoCAD. Okay, so that's just something I've already done. Okay, so let's go File Open. And there you can see there's my DXF, which I previously did, and in the DWG, you'll notice there that it has got both my text. Okay, so there you can see there, and this is just basically lines. So if you don't want to go see it, you can just go and delete that. Okay, so flat pattern text to be exported, and this is my second text, and it brings you the color and the size of the text as well. So that's just a couple of things that Autodesk has put into 2023.2. I think they're very, very useful. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.